everybody. Night 2. Heading out to the tent on this stormy evening. The wind has picked up quite a bit since we were out here last, and we've gained probably a good 10 inches of snow at least, I would say, maybe even more. So anyways, let's make our way out to the tent and see if we can handle the rest of the night tonight. Check this tree out. There's a lot of snow there. So looks like the door is about the only thing open. We have gotten a lot of snow. As you can tell, she is pretty covered. Snow around all sides. Ooh. Snow in the vent. Here we go. This vent opened up. There we go. Find the zipper. I haven't been in here at all today, mainly because it's been so blizzardy. It's been super stormy. That is for sure. Get inside. Hopefully get the heater going. We'll be good. There we go. Oh. Well, I dare say we got a lot more snow. Okay, again, look at all the frost. It is really cold. I'm trying to see, let me see if I can figure out what the temp is right now. A minute. Get my phone out. And it appears to be 9 degrees. Yeah, she's chilly. We're gonna give her a shot. I think once I get in the sleeping bag, I'll be fine. So, just gotta get myself ready and get in the sleeping bag. I'm not sure, but let's see if we can get the heater going today. It's pretty cold. It's like really cold. Well, the pilot lit. Hopefully this will keep going and fire up. Yeah, so far so good. She kept going. Man, it's cold. We're on high. Okay. Since it's so cold, my air mattresses and my pillows and stuff have just lost air pressure. So I gotta put a little more pressure in there. Put more air. That's good. See if I can find my warm stuff. My down hoodie and whatnot. It's all right here. There's my fleece top. One hoodie. I mean, one booty. The other down booty. And my hoodie. That's amazing. That heater's really heating this up pretty good. Maybe I should leave that on most of the night, but I don't think I really can because I don't think I have that much propane in there to do that. You run out. That's okay. I think once I get hunkered down in the tent or in the sleeping bag, I'll be fine. Again, the time is about 11 p.m. and again 9 degrees, so it is a little bit warmer than what it was when I got up this morning. And I don't think it's going to drop that much more than what it already has, but you don't know. Wind did pick up quite a bit, and we got quite a bit more snow. Booties are on. Rub my feet. Again, I'm gonna leave my coat off and only put it on if I have to. Okay. Knock some snow off. I'm getting rained on. That's okay. Fleece over my head. Down hoodie over my head. Make it snuggled in. Snuggling in right now already. Okay, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Woo. Well, good morning, guys. Brr. Last night was a little bit different from the night before. The temperature actually did warm up a little bit. It was up into the teens instead of the single digits like the night before. But the snow and the wind did kick in. And man, I couldn't believe it. I mean, we got snow piled up on top of the tent. it's just crazy, but the tent's just hanging in there. So, you know, kudos to Geer Top. As far as condensation, oh yeah, still got a lot of condensation, but being that it's been so cold, it just freezes to the top. So you really don't have any dripping unless I turn the heater on, and then it drips like a lot. But for the most part, I mean, the tent really performed very, very well. And I kid you not, it's like an igloo almost. It's covered. And I think that actually helped out a little bit too, being that the snow was piled up on top of it. It was fairly thick, so I think it actually gave maybe a little more insulation, because I stayed nice and warm last night. Didn't have any problem at all. Unlike the night before, where it seemed like I was at the maximum of what my rating was for my sleeping bags. It got a little bit chilly toward the early morning, but last night it was toasty warm all night long, so I really didn't have any issues at all. But anyways, yeah, kudos to Geer Top. I would recommend this tent, even in harsh conditions. I'm not sure about water resiliency yet. I gotta take it out on a rainy day for that. But as far as snow load and as far as wind, that type of thing, this tent did a great job. That's what I gotta say. Okay guys, I am done sleeping in the tent anymore. I'm gonna leave it set up for a while. I just want to see how she holds really good snow loads and stuff. But I'm gonna take all my stuff out. I spent 2 nights in here. That was plenty, and it proved to me that they do a pretty good job with their tents for the price. I mean, for the price that you pay for the 4 Seasons Geer Top tent, really for what it does is definitely worth it. So anyways, I kind of got all my stuff kind of packed up here, so I'm gonna take it in. Because of the condensation and stuff, my sleeping bag and whatnot, it's a little damp, so I want to get that in and get it dried up and everything. So, and I'm just gonna take all my gear in, like I say, and just leave the tent out for a while and see how it goes. But anyways, let me get this hauled in, all this stuff hauled in, and I'll get back with you, and we will show you the outside of the tent. Okay, as you can see, there's pretty good snow load on it, that's for sure. But she's still holding up, standing up strong. The sides are punched in a little bit, but that's because of the snow on the side. But I don't know, as much snow as we've gotten, that's pretty good. I see no issues with it. I think she's done a great job. But anyways, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to leave the tent set up here for 2-3 days, or at least until the storm is done and over with, and then we'll see how she fares with more wind, more snow, and more cold temperatures. So I'll see you later. Well, hey guys, welcome back. Well, now that tent has been set up now for 8 days. Actually more than that, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. So I set it up 2 days before Christmas. It is now New Year's Day. And obviously the weather's changed. I mean, we no longer have all the snow. There's the tent right out there. It is all green. All of the snow that we've gotten has gone away. And temperature right now, we are looking at, let me check here, we're looking at 40 degrees. So anyways, this tent's been set up the whole time. Let's see how the Geer Top Navigator tent held up. Checking it right now. She looks a little damp around the snow skirts and stuff. We got water. Feels like she's pretty saturated, but yeah, I'm thinking she might be pretty wet on the inside. We'll see. But we are actually supposed to get a lot more rain, as a matter of fact. I don't know how much, but at least a few inches of rain coming in. So I think I'm gonna leave it sit out here for a few more days, just see what happens. But anyways, I want to check the inside, see what it looks like. Anyways, we got her all closed up. Not a lot of water inside here, a little bit, not too bad though. Let's check in the main tent area. See how that's holding up. I do like the fact that they do put a mesh screen for ventilation if you do want to use it in warmer months. But then they also have this nice door right here too to close it off from the elements for like wintertime usage. Keep a little more insulated that way. Well, let's see, any pooling of water. Check it out here. Oh yeah. We do have some pooling, yeah, like a little bit right there, and right along the whole edge. So it looks like it's been dripping from probably condensation. We got a nice little pool right there too. We do have one more spot right over there. But all in all, it's not bad. I mean, how's it feel on the inside here? And the inner mesh right now is dry. But we do have some pooling. So at this time, I can't say that she's waterproof. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and again, this is extreme. This has been set up for 11 days. And everything from, you know, snow buildup all the way around the whole sides and on the top of it to, you know, 6-degree temperatures. And you know, blowing wind and all that kind of stuff. So I did subject it pretty bad the last 11 days. But still, I need to see, I'm gonna wipe it all out and see if we have any more leaks. But really, they're not that bad as far as the puddles. Not too bad. There, pretty much got it all wiped out now, so it's pretty dry. There was basically 4 puddles, probably about that big on average. I am gonna just let this sit in here, because we got that rain coming in the next few days, and we'll just see how she handles any extra rain. Shake some of the water off too. Yeah, the snow skirts are pretty saturated, that's for sure. I'm going to stiffen up the guy lines too, just to get it a little more taut. There, she's all tensioned up right now. Anyways, we'll check it out and we'll see what she looks like next couple days. Yeah, we're supposed to get like the next 3 days, it's supposed to rain. I'm not sure exactly how many inches, but we are supposed to get quite a bit of rain. So we'll give the old Geer Top another little test. Well, good morning, guys. Greg with G Bach Adventure Chronicles, welcome back. Anyways, day 14 on the Geer Top, being set up in the wintertime, going through all kinds of different type of weather conditions. When I first set it up, we had a lot of snow. We've had a couple really, we had a little blizzard come in too, just before Christmas. and I slept in it a couple nights to see how she handled that, and she did very well. And then I just left it up, and now it's right after New Year's Day. I think today's the 4th. Yeah, so this tent has been set up for 14 days, and last couple days we've had some rain. We didn't get a ton of rain, but we have had some rain. So now it's time to figure out how well the Geer Top 4-season tent worked. We'll check it out here. As you can see, still set up. That part of it's looking good yet. She hasn't collapsed or nothing, but again, the snow load's been gone since just before New Year's Day. So I did snug up the guy lines last time I was out here, and they're good and snug yet. The tent definitely is still fairly taut, hasn't sagged too much. There is definitely, you can tell, water is running off. It's not going through. That looks pretty nice. So anyways, let's check out the inside, see if she stayed dry. Inside of the fly feels dry. We don't see any moisture buildup or anything, which is nice. Here she is. We got her open. Check it out. Looking on the edges here, I don't see any water coming in. No puddles at all. None whatsoever. She is dry in here. Well, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, it's not wet at all inside the main tent. Now, granted, I haven't been sleeping in here, so we don't have the condensation issues. I think that's why we had the little pooling of water previously when I came out here, was because I was sleeping, so I think there was some condensation. But it was, again, extremely cold, and this tent does have some nice vents and stuff, but it doesn't have near the venting capabilities of a lot of your tents out there in today's market. But all in all, I would definitely give the Geer Top Navigator 2 thumbs up. I mean, she dealt with 14 days of everything from snow load to rainfall. And if it stayed dry and held up and didn't collapse after that, kudos to Geer Top. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take it down now. So we will get the tent taken down. I do have to hang it up, let it dry out for a while, because it is, the outside tent shell is definitely coated with water. So we'll get her hung up and we'll let her dry. Yeah, there still is one thing that just bothers me. I mean, like the stitching and all that stuff, I mean, there isn't a lot of loose stitching. So definitely the stitching is in good shape. And all the seams are very well sealed, and I get the seam tape on there, and it's all nice and smooth. It's not wrinkly, but this just drives me nuts. They got all these connections here for the inner tent to hook it in there. And then there's this one here, which has nothing to hook to. I just don't get it. I don't know why Geer Top forgot to put another hook and eye there. So, I mean, that's crazy. So I'm gonna say it's decent. It's definitely a good quality, except for stupid stuff like that. I don't get it. I really don't get it. But nonetheless, she stayed dry, and it kept me warm. And I had it up for 14 days, and it withstood all the weather changes. So that's good. Now there's one thing with this tent which is kind of unusual. Again, this is really a tent that's designed to be set up from the outside in. So when you first get the tent, you actually have to set up the outer shell first. Then once you have the outer shell all staked out and guy lined out, then you put the inner tent in. It's kind of backwards from the way that most tents are set, that you set them up, but it's not a bad thing. What I have noticed, that now that I've done it, and I've used it several times already, is that you don't have to take that inner tent back out. You can just leave the inner tent right in there and put it in the stuff sack, and it does all fit back in the stuff sack fine. And then once you do that, then you can set it up and not have to worry about doing the outer first and the inner, just set the whole thing up. So in that aspect, it'll make it a little easier for the second time and so on when you do set it up. So let's get into getting this tent taken down. There is one complaint that I do have with this, and it's the stake. And it's not so much the size of the stake. I think it's a decent sized stake. It would be nicer if you're going to be using it a lot in the wintertime to have, you know, regular snow type stakes. But the worst thing of it is you got this little tie here which goes through this little hole right there, a little hole right there, and these ties, I mean, they come loose. Pretty much all the ties came loose on these, so I need to just figure out a way to get them to tie in so they don't fall off the stake like it did. So, but we'll get that figured out later. Here's a good way to take care of your guy outs for storage as far as wrapping up. Just take the line and kind of run it in between your index finger and your pinky, creating a figure 8, and just wrap it around like so. Leave about a 6-inch tail. Take that tail, wrap it around the middle like so, and then bring it back through. And cinch it down. And the nice thing with that, you don't have to worry about the guy out being a big knot when you go to take it out. They'll just pop right out. Taking it down. Like I say, I'm not going to put it into the bag, mainly because I got to get it hung up, let it dry out. It's really saturated, so it's definitely wet. So we'll get her inside, get her hung up, and I'll tell you what, I think it's actually a pretty good tent, a really good tent for the price. You know, judging from typically what you pay for most 4-season tents, up into $300 to $400 to $500, $600 and even more range. This bugger here came in at 175 bucks, which I did not think was too bad. So anyways, kudos, Geer Top. This is Greg with the G-Bocker Adventure Chronicles. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day and happy camping, guys. Bye-bye. And by the way, if you like this kind of video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so I can let you know when I upload new videos. Also, please share the video too, because that really helps in making my channel grow. So with that, again, this is Greg with the G-Bocker Adventure Chronicles. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys, and have a great day. Happy camping!